Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In the last episode, we worked on distributing some of our resources, our food and our booze, our alcohol, in this area, so that should be taken care of. And actually, new vehicle type available, okay. And actually, we have food and alcohol now available in this warehouse. So, once that builds up a little bit more, well, the alcohol is built up, but we are starting to see some food make its way into the warehouse. Nobody is currently working in this particular factory, but that's okay. We may need more residents over here. It's a thought. Alright, yeah. We're getting alcohol, we're getting food. Alright, that's good. So, that's making its way up here. We're gonna have to start distributing from there. We're probably gonna need more. We're always going to need more. And we're also going to have to start bringing some of that up here at some point. In fact, let's go ahead and set up the distribution, and then we'll get into what the other major plan was, which was going after some coal, which we started working on that over there, which we're going to need to make some adjustments because I goofed a little bit. Alright, we still got plenty of grain. Alright, we're gonna need a couple covered hulls. 2 of them. Alright, so you're gonna come over here. And you're gonna load food. And then you're going to come over here and then you're going to unload the food. You're going to come over there and unload the food. You're going to come over here and unload the food. I don't know if you'll actually get through all of this. But unload the food there. And there should be one way up here. You know, if you ever get to a point where that should probably get its own dedicated truck, but yeah. Right now we'll have the one truck take care of all of that. We'll see how it goes. You start. Take a little while to bed in. And then your job is to come over here and grab the alcohol. Let's see, where are the pubs? There's one. Unload. There's one here to unload at. There's one there to unload at. I think that's the only ones here. And there should be one way up there to unload at as well. Alright. There we go. I'll get them moving. Well, I don't think it'll take care of all of the needs there. It'll at least offset some. Alright, looks like that bridge is getting worked on. That's good. Alright, now, here is where I goofed. I'm taking resources out of the coal ore, the processed coal, and making them available directly at the aggregate loading. I mean, it will work. It's just not as effective. Right? Because let's see, the coal ore processing plant, it stores 25 tons of coal. That's all it stores, and then it has to process more. So what would be better is if we put that in aggregate storage. Now, these are ins, not outs. That's out. Okay, so what we need to do is, for one, we need to relocate this road. So this whole road is going to need to get relocated. Which is fine. I'll even tear this all the way back to that point. Alright, and I'm also going to tear out this. Alright. That's fine, because this is what we want to do instead. We want that in there. And then we need the rail aggregate loading. And I'm going to put that here in this orientation, actually. All right. And then for rail, you can line up like this. There we are. Commit that in. Alright, we're getting some of this rail built. That's good. Alright, and that actually makes the road connection that we're going to be doing a little bit simpler, I think. That doesn't quite line up with the grid, but it's alright. None of this really quite lines up with the grid. Alright, and so what we're going to actually do here... Now here is where I'm going to go ahead and things on the grid a little bit. Which line was it? Is this line? All right, that will work. And then this rail line will come down through here at some point when we need it to extend. What we're also going to need here is that. All right, now next thing we need to get in is the residential areas. To provide workers for all of these mines and ore processing plants and all that sort of stuff. Now, the closer we can bring it, the better. Now, I was looking at this going, this is also prime gravel area here as well. So we may be putting in some gravel industry, you know, some quarries and getting a gravel processing. That might be a plan here as well. Electricity problem. Now, another thought we could put down here is another coal-fired power plant. That might not be a bad idea. In fact, let's make plans for it. I am going to want to do a nuclear power plant here at some point, but we're actually going to put a power plant. Let's put it down here. And we're going to need Can I flip that? Yep. We're going to need that right about there. Oh. Doesn't like that's in multiple parts for some reason. There we go. That's better. And we will have this road continue through here. Connect to the power plant there. Alright. Good. Alright, there's that high voltage line. We're probably going to have to put a switch over here and run a high voltage line out here. Connect it. Oh, run the high voltage through there. And bring it like all the way over here. There's a switch right there. And switch it in. So might as well actually do that now. And we're going to need a switch and a transformer. So... well, you can provide medium voltage power directly off the power plant. No, that's not the way I want to do it. That's not the way I want to do it. Though I could. No, that's the way I won't. The more like, do I want to do it that way? Do I not want to do it that way? More think about it and think, no, I want to have redundancy. Right. I want to have redundancy. So. We're going to need a transformer. Where's the transformer? Transformer. There we are. Keep it clear of the roads as much as possible so that we have room to work. We're going to need a high voltage switch right about there. With road connect. Actually, let's make that a dirt road for the moment. Oh, we're getting snow. Alright, high voltage line coming out of there. High voltage line. I really need, like, the big high voltage lines? Probably not. We'll do those high voltage lines. Alright. And then we'll run our high voltage out to about there. Commit that stuff in. I'm gonna pause it for a second because we're gonna pop that high voltage switch. Now these are gonna have to get bought in, including that switch. There we go. Alright, and so what we're going to do is we're going to put residential area in over here. Because I want it to be as close to this stuff as we can. We are probably going to have the trolley bus to some extent. Look at this going. Can I put the residential or some residential like up here? That might not be a bad idea. I'd have to kind of smooth this down a little bit. But I think I can make it work. So what I think we're going to need is some just dense buildings, some dense apartments, right? To get as many people into as small a space as possible. Alright, let's plan. Get the road in there. Alright, cinema. Yes. We're gonna need the shopping center. Wanna go with the big one? Or do I want to go with the smaller one? This is going to be that big of a location? Let's go with the small shopping center. Put it right across the road from the cinema. There we go. Can I just kind of squeeze the pub in here somewhere? I'll put you over there. All right. Oh, that's 189 workers. 100. I think for this purpose, we're gonna go with the modded residential buildings. And we're going to go for these 21-story prefab flats, 314 workers. And the way we're going to do this is we're gonna run a road coming off of here, which is the intersection with the pub. We're gonna bring it across to there. It's not straight, but it'll get the job done. Okay, and then I'm gonna put in one. Two. I'm gonna put in a walkway. We're gonna do 3. And 4. And this walkway. Oh, first off, this road has to kind of continue on a little bit further. And then this walkway. I'm gonna kind of wiggle a little bit there, but it'll do. That's because you, our plant, do not have any direct footpath access. So they'll have to walk along the road and get in there. That's okay. And we can put in some more residential buildings along this line as needed. And then we'll need another road to come through here. With road connections. Like this. Okay. And then we'll need kindergarten. Kindergarten. We'll probably need 2 of them. School. At least 1. Indoor pool. Sure. We'll put that over here. And we'll also give them some other sporting facilities. There we go. And then we can throw some more residential buildings over this way as needed. All right. I think I've already mentioned that. We're also going to need is a hospital. A hospital. And a fire station. We'll put the fire station right about there. I think. Yep. And we'll get it footpath access. There we go. We are also going to need to bring passenger train through here at some point. I'm also wondering, maybe I shouldn't move this. I mean, I still do want the indoor pool. I might move it down a little bit further over here. Gonna have to modify some terrain a little bit. Could I grab this footpath? And see if that could allow direct foot access to at least one of the mines. If not more than one of the mines. The road will do it, but the footpath won't. Unless we do something like this. Worth a try. Alright, but I think we got a good layout here. It'll do. The question is just going to be about getting it built. Shouldn't you have the other construction office assigned as well? And a building is on fire. Yay. The passenger station's on fire. Oh well, the truck's on its way. Alright, now, what I'd like to do is check the progress over here. We are making some very good progress on construction of the rail. And the road. We're up to this piece. It's 75% of the way done. Or maybe no, 60% of the way done. And then we'll be getting on over to the bridges. We'll see how that goes. Is this assigned anything? No, but we can assign some construction offices to work on that a little bit. Yeah, sure, why not? Do it. Okay, but I think we're at the end of the episode, so we'll go ahead and stop here. The thing is, will this construction office be capable of building this whole site? Uh-oh. That doesn't have any road access. Really? I didn't want to do that. Well, I was just about the end of the episode. No fire trucks coming to deal with the fire. Shouldn't you be? Oh, fire truck is called and is headed to the fire. Excellent. Let me just make sure that actually gets there and I don't have to deal with this. And if I gotta rebuild it, I gotta rebuild it. Oh yeah, it's not gonna make it. Unless I do that. It made it. Just barely. Alright. There we go. Okay, well we'll go ahead and end the episode here. And we got stuff to get built. I mean, I have money. I can buy a lot of this in now. I'll have to think about it. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.